Today, we're jumping into a topic that is absolutely critical in the world of IT, but also pretty nerve-wracking: data migration. You can think of it as open heart surgery for a business. And we're going to break down exactly what it is, why it's so risky, and how the game is changing in the modern era. And this quote right here, it absolutely nails it. Just picture your entire business as a plane, cruising along at 30,000 feet. Now, imagine your IT team has to swap out the engine without landing the plane. That is the level of precision we're talking about. The business can't just stop, right? Customers are still using everything, and yet deep down, the core engine is being replaced. And the stakes here are just incredibly high. According to Gartner, a staggering 83%, you heard that right, 83% of data migration projects either run over budget, go past their deadline, or just fail altogether. And look, this isn't just some small inconvenience. A failure can mean losing data permanently, massive business downtime, and huge financial losses. It's one of the riskiest projects in all of IT. So you have to ask, right? If it's that dangerous, why on earth do companies even try it? What could possibly drive a business to perform this kind of high-stakes maneuver on its single most valuable asset, its data? Okay, let's get on the same page with a clear definition. At its core, data migration is, moving data from a source system over to a target system. But, and this is a big but, this is so much more than a simple copy-paste job. It involves meticulously selecting, preparing, extracting, and transforming the data. Basically, you have to completely reshape it so it fits perfectly in its new home. So, businesses are pushed into this for all sorts of powerful reasons. Sometimes it's a straightforward hardware upgrade because the old servers are on their last legs. Other times it's something massive, like two huge companies merging and needing to combine literally all of their systems. And of course, there's the big move to the cloud for more flexibility, or new compliance rules, or just trying to clean up a messy IT landscape by consolidating everything. Here's a good way to picture it. You've got all of your company's most critical information humming along on these older legacy systems. Think clunky, outdated hardware that's a pain to maintain and costs a fortune to run. The goal is to move every single byte of that data over to a brand new, super efficient, modern data center. And the catch? You have to do it without losing anything, corrupting anything, or shutting down the business while you do it. No pressure. So how do you avoid becoming part of that scary 83% statistic? Well, I can tell you, successful projects don't happen by luck. They follow a really clear, structured, and frankly, battle-tested blueprint. Every single effective migration really boils down to three absolutely non-negotiable phases. First up, planning. This right here is where most projects go off the rails. It means meticulous data analysis, mapping out every single dependency, digging up data quality problems, and testing. Seriously, skipping this is like a surgeon going into an operation blind. Then you have the migration itself, the actual technical execution of that detailed plan. And finally, post-migration. This is all about validation. You run both the old and the new systems side by side to prove the new one is perfect before you even think about pulling the plug on the old one. And you can see how this whole process just demands intense hands-on management. It's really a combination of two things: having that proven methodology, that three-phase blueprint, and having the deep technical experience to pull off each step perfectly, usually under some pretty intense pressure. Now, it's important to know that data migration is actually a pretty broad term. To really get a handle on the challenges, we need to break it down into 4 distinct flavors, because each one brings its own level of complexity and its own unique set of problems. Okay, so these 4 main types range from what you might call relatively simple to just profoundly complex. First is storage migration, which is really just moving data to better, faster hardware. A step up is database migration, where you're switching vendors. That gets tricky because you have to map everything to make sure the data fits the new structure. Even tougher is application migration, like swapping out your company's CRM. That's a huge deal because the data model is totally different and you have to retrain everybody. And then at the very top, you have business process migration, which is driven by massive changes like a merger, and it impacts, well, everything. And here is the absolute key difference. It's all about impact. A storage or database migration, that's often a background IT task that your users might not even notice. But when you start migrating a core application or a business process, that directly hits the daily work of hundreds, maybe thousands of employees, which makes the project way more challenging, not just technically, but from a human perspective too. All right, for our last piece here, let's look at a modern trend that is fundamentally flipping the script on how data is handled, especially when it comes to analytics. We're talking about the shift from a process called ETL to a new one called ELT. So for decades, the standard was ETL. You extract data from a source, you transform it in some middle staging area to clean it up and get it structured, and then you load it into its final home. The modern approach, ELT, just flips those last two steps. You extract the raw data, you load it immediately into a powerful cloud data warehouse, and then you transform it. It sounds like a simple change, but believe me, the implications are massive. So what's driving this shift? It's pretty much all about the power of the cloud. Storage in the cloud is cheap and basically limitless, so companies can afford to just keep all their raw data. And these new cloud data warehouses are so incredibly powerful, they can do all the transformation work at a massive scale right inside the system. What this means is a huge boost in speed and agility. For example, an analyst can now query raw, unstructured log data to find some new insight almost instantly, without having to wait weeks for an engineering team to build a formal pipeline first. It's a game changer. And all this leaves us with one final, pretty provocative thought. We've talked a lot about how risky, complex, and expensive data migration is. But as technology keeps moving forward, maybe the risk of standing still, of being stuck on old, inefficient, and insecure systems, is actually the biggest risk of all. Thanks for watching.